Most women are so involved. Most women like the wedding ceremony more than the marriage itself. They keep memories of that day more than the marriage itself. They love that day, that wedding day, more than the marriage itself. This guy tweets, he says, 3 weeks to wedding, my guy cancelled it because his girl's mother couldn't control her. She doesn't listen to anybody in her family. Nobody can call her to order except her spiritual father. So my guy had to end it to save himself future stress. Right or wrong decision. Right decision. He took the right decision. I don't even understand how you are a Christian and you submit to your spiritual father, that's your pastor, but you cannot submit to your husband. Does it make any sense? Let's go on to replies. Let me give my standpoints and opinions from other people's replies, because actually I always take the tweets that resonate with my thinking and other ones that oppose it too, just to make it interesting. Let's get to it. This woman says, didn't he see the stubborn trait in her before proposing? Trying to protect his peace is key, but cancelling a wedding that's to happen in 3 weeks is not something one can easily get over. Even the guy will be hurt by. Why are you like this? Is that the most important thing? A family unit that is destined to be broken, that is destined to end up in separation or divorce because of non-submission to the head of your family, and you are now saying the marriage is the most important thing, calling up the marriage. Most women are so involved. Most women like the wedding ceremony more than the marriage itself. They keep memories of that day more than the marriage itself. They love that day, that wedding day, more than the marriage itself. You are complaining about an insubstantial no. After she said what he said, I just looked at this. After I said what he said, the guy now said, anytime you wake is your morning. Breakfast is never too early. You don't chop breakfast. He said, anytime you wake is your morning. Breakfast is never too early. Oh more. Anytime you wake is seed coat. He's even smiling in his DP. He's even smiling. Let's move on. Oh God. Kel said, I think it was good, but 3 weeks was just. Why is everybody saying it's too close? Okay, I would say it's too close, but do you know whether he had to battle with this decision before he made it? Even if he had made it a day to the wedding, it's still valid as far as his reasons are concrete. She doesn't respect this man. She doesn't submit to this man. So why would he now try to go on with a marriage when the woman is not on the same page with him? It's too close, I know, but that is not the main thing right now. That's not the main thing right now. This guy says it's not too close. Even 2 hours to the wedding is not too close. It's too close. I can understand where you guys are coming from, but it's never too late. It's never too late. Never too late. Do you know whether the guy had to think about it, and then finally decided to just do it? It takes time. It takes time to make life-changing decisions. It doesn't just happen at once. Let's go into that another person's reply. This person says, for those saying 3 weeks is too close for him to take such decision on a decrease, she just displayed her true color before wedding, and the man took a bold decision, and some of you all are saying it's too close. No, he for marry her, even if he found out she's been cheating on him. No, that's a different. I don't like when people just divert and try to change the whole situation. That's not what's happening here. Let's go on. She said she will even quote it to him anytime they have argument, like, my parents can't even talk to me in this argument, in this manner. And I can understand that. Maybe they're arguing and then man says, don't I don't like what you're doing, don't do that. Or the man just says something out of anger during the argument, and she just says, don't ever talk to me like that again. Even my parents cannot talk to me, that man. Do you understand? I'm a bit too dramatic, but you get me. And then Tonken says facts. Aliana says this spiritual father thing is very important. It's a very important issue. I remember a young man telling me his friend's story of how he hated spiritual people because of the harm they caused to his family. His brother's marriage ended when he found out that the spiritual father was having an affair with his wife, and also the mom was duped of her gratuity by this same spiritual father. Till this day, the young man has a very strong resentment towards spiritual people. So I think it was the best decision he made. Better safe than sorry. I could understand what that guy has gone through, the guy I'm talking about in this particular tweet, but I'm sorry, guy, you cannot hate spiritual people because of two instances. It doesn't just work that way. Most people that work like that have a very biased view of life. You cannot take what has happened to 2 or 3 people or even 10,000 people and then make that a reality. It doesn't work that way. You live life being very cynical. I beg. This guy says he's very right, 100%. Kindly avoid any lady that respect their spiritual father more than their husband and parents, because you will keep on having issues upon problems in that relationship or marriage. And them, they see every little thing as spiritual attack. They hardly believe some things are natural. True. It's tiring living with a person who attributes any little thing to being a spiritual attack. Like if the whole world is against them, praying against enemies, praying against devils every day. Like if the whole world is against them. Those kind of people, they rarely take responsibility for their life. Or even, that's the problem with overly spiritual people. They attribute everything to spirituality and they hardly take some responsibility and accountability over things that happen in their life. So I can get where this guy is coming from. This guy says, I see where this tweet is going. God's kingdom is not a place of confusion. Your spiritual father would always get you to honor your physical parents at all times because they know the importance. It's hard to honor your pastor and dishonor your parents. Awesomeness replies, say yes now, knowing where to draw the line. The Bible gives speak of honor for one's parents. And War Bros, the CEO, says, social media has a way of trying to drag pastors. This tweet is aimed at that, but it failed. It's scriptural to honor parents and pastors do it. And pastors do preach it. Yeah, but this particular pastor might not be too big on that. Maybe that's why this woman who respects him doesn't see that as a, and it doesn't even start from the pastor. The pastor is not even to be blamed here. It starts from her upbringing, right from the beginning. How did her mother train her? Did her mother let things slide? Did her mother check her bad behaviors when she was growing up? Did she live with her parents? Did she come from a single mother household without structure? And then she clings to the nearest thing she sees, the first man she sees as a spiritual father. And then all this is psychological. I've studied psychology a lot to know what I'm saying. So understand my point that because in that tweet the guy says she doesn't even listen to her mother. She did not. The guy did not say parents. He said mother. Mothers are more likely to be soft on children and not really give them that direction and guidance that a father can give, and that's what can lead to this kind of situation. Not all children, not all people that grow up in single parent household behave like this. So most of the time, when you don't have structure in your life growing up, man, you lose it throughout life, and that's just a fact. It's nothing to get angry about. That's just a fact. We leave it at that. I beg. Mona comment, mona like, mona subscribe. Let's move on now. One love. Yes, I say one love. I beg. I don't say any bye bye. Bye bye though. Yeah, now I beg. Mona comment, mona like, mona subscribe. One love. I don't know why I did that.